Hey guys, so I'm back with another comedy, just like stand-up clips. It's not really a compilation, but it's from two different comedians. So today I want to do Dusty Slay. It's been highly recommended from my friend Chelsea, and also I actually think we're gonna go see him for my birthday. In August, so that would be fun. So she recommended him. I looked up a couple clips with him. I really liked them. And so now I'm going to react to his stand-up clip. It's called Working After Your 2 Weeks Notice is a Sweet Gig. He was really funny. I liked really everything about him, like his vibe, his jokes, the way he delivers. Like he was a funny guy. And then I also want to get into Shane Gillis. I reacted to him last time, and obviously I've heard a lot about him. Everyone who is familiar with this channel knows I love Theo Von, and Theo Von talks about Shane Gillis quite a bit, and I've seen clips of him like just on podcasts and things, but the last time that I did a video reaction to him was the first time that I've ever actually heard his stand-up, and I loved it. I was dying laughing. It was really, really good. So I have got some recommendations on that video for more Shane Gillis because I requested it. So let's see. Illuminati suggested I do his either Olympics or ISIS girlfriend. So tonight I'm going to be doing the ISIS. I'm excited to get into both of these. They're both like, around 10 minutes or under. So just a short, sweet little time to laugh. I'm excited. All right, so we're going to start with the Dusty Slay. Working after your 2 weeks notice is a sweet gig. Okay, here we go.
I'm pumped to be here. I'm just pumped to be doing comedy. I used to work at the Western Sizzlin'. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's like a golden corral.
I was thinking of
Without all the
Sizzler.
class, like a silver corral, like a bronze corral, like an okay corral. You know what I mean? Like it's all right in there. You know what I mean? All right, we're having a good time, and I like to tell people we're having a good time. I don't like to ask. Right? A lot of comics come out here and they go, "Are we having a good time?" Not me. I can't risk it. You know what I mean? Okay, all right. I quit that job at Western Sizzlin'. I put in a 2-week notice, not because I'm a good employee, but because that's my favorite 2 weeks of any job I've ever had. You know what I mean? It's worth it to get the job just to put the 2-week notice in. It's like a little vacation right there at the end. It's where I get to say my favorite phrase at work, which is, "I don't care, I'm about to quit."
Right. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. I'm
A lot of power in those words, Your boss is like, "Hey, you were late today." I'm like, "Hey, I'm about to quit, right?"
Right.
Yeah, I'll be
I'm
a little
here.
bit late. You know what I mean? I'd like to know who invented the 2-week notice. Was it the employee or the employer, right? Imagine being the first, right? You're like, "Hey, I'm about to quit." Your boss is like, "You gonna stick around for 2 weeks, right?" Well, you gonna pay me? And I'm quitting. Yeah, I'll stick around. Hell, I'll do a 6-month notice if you want. I thought you needed me to care about this, John. You know what I mean? All right, we're having a good time. And I like waiting tables. People do weird things in restaurants, like people like to pair up wines with food, and that's cool. But sometimes they do it in weird situations. Like I had this guy go, "What kind of wine do you recommend with the fried catfish?" I was like, "I don't know, Budweiser?" Sometimes people come in, they got a real attitude. They come in there in a hurry. They're like, "Can we be in and out of here in 30 minutes? I'm like, "Hell, you can leave right now."
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't let me hold you. I'm about to quit anyway. You know what I mean? I'm 3 months into a 6-month notice here. I am. My attitude is slipping. I'll be honest with you. I used to work at a seafood restaurant in Charleston, South Carolina, a seafood restaurant called Hyman's. which is, that's true, which is located on the same block as a restaurant called Sticky Fingers.
Ew.
Just telling you where it's at. And not everyone knows what a hymen is, and that's okay.
Gross.
I didn't know what it was for a long time, but if you don't know, just go home tonight, look that up, enjoy that joke on your own time. You know what I mean? Just saying, it's a tight joke, and, okay, that was too far, and I am sorry about that.
Sticky Fingers is wild.
That is a good joke. It's owned by a family with the last name Hyman, and I was working in there one day, and this lady said to me, she goes, "Oh, are you one of the Hymans?" I was like, "Yeah, because they named me Dusty Hyman." I'm the oldest one, you know what I mean? No one will touch me. All right.
Gross.
I used to be a big drinker. I had to quit drinking because I used to black out all the time, and nothing good ever happens when you black out. No one's ever like, "Man, you blacked out last night, but I appreciate you helping with those taxes." You know what I mean? I used to send a lot of drunk texts. I was always drunk texting people, ruining friendships, relationships, and I always wanted them to invent a cell phone breathalyzer, That way when you're leaving that bar at 2 a.m., looking to text that ex-girlfriend you vowed to never text again, you just blow in there, you go, it goes, not tonight.
Right.
You're way too drunk for that. You just get in your car and drive home. You know what I mean? That's right. Because in Tennessee, they say buzz driving is drunk driving. So if you're going to do it, get drunk. You know what I mean? At least that way you can sleep when you get to jail. I always say if you can get arrested for 4 beers, why not have 14? You know what I mean? If you're going to be on a moped, have a story. You only get 2 DUIs. Don't waste them. Mm-hmm. I used to drink and drive a lot. I'm not bragging about it. I mean, I was good at it, but I'm not bragging about it.
I was good at it.
Back when I was drinking, there was no Uber, no Lyft. Cabs weren't reliable. So if you wanted to drink, you had to just drive, Sometimes we'd get a designated driver, but that didn't mean they weren't going to drink, right?
That just
meant
driving.
You had someone that was willing to risk it, right? That one friend with nothing to lose. He's like, "I don't even have a driver's license." Okay. I did quit drinking, but not everything's good. My power went out the other day, so I've sobered up, but there's still some blackouts. And my wife got home, and it was storming real bad, and she called me, and she was like, "The power's out." I was like, "What?" "But it's that storm. Knocked out that power." Then I got home like 3 hours later. Storm's gone, power's still out. I was like, "Dang, hell of a storm," right? Turns out, power went out because I didn't pay the bill.
Right. That's what
Storm, just a coincidence. Like the power company's playing games. They were like, "Wait till the lightning strikes. Cut the power. They won't know what hit them." And we didn't know what happened. We were walking around looking in people's windows. We live in an apartment complex. There was no lights on. We couldn't understand. But my wife was like, "Why don't you go ask one of the neighbors, see if their power's out?" And we don't know any of our neighbors, so I didn't. And I'm glad I didn't. But I imagine it would be something like this, right? I'm like, "Hey, man, is your power out?" Because my power's out.
Nope.
Oh, your power's on. Okay, well, my power's out, so I guess they're cutting out power around here. I'm just here to let you know. You know what I mean? It's me today, you tomorrow. Now I go to this guy with all my problems, right? I'm like, "Hey, man, did your car get towed?" Because my car got towed. Well, your car's still out there. Okay, well, they're towing cars, so. Stay vigilant, you know what I mean?
They're towing cars.
Like, "Hey, man, did your wife leave?"
Oh, no.
My wife left. "Oh, your wife's still there." Okay, well, they're leaving, so gotta lock her up. Like, "Hey, man, you been crying a lot?"
Oh.
"Yeah, I've been crying a lot. Wife's gone.
Car's gone. Yeah, everything's.
Power's out." Hell of a storm.
Oh my gosh, that was funny. Oh, so sad. By the end, it was just so sad. Yeah, I like him. I like his style. He's funny. And yeah, hopefully I can go see him on my birthday. That would be really cool. And I always just loved stand up anyway. Like, I don't have to know anything about them. Like, just go to a comedy club and whoever comes out, like, learn who they are and their style there on the spot. I mean, sometimes you get some duds or someone that's like not really your type of comedy, but you're like out in the atmosphere. It's a good time. Like, like have some laughs. It's fun. I like it. Okay. Moving on. Now we're going to do Shane Gillis, ISIS, and Girlfriend. I cannot even imagine what this is going to be like. ISIS and Girlfriend. I don't understand, but I'm sure it'll be a entertaining ride. Okay, here we go.
I'll tell you this, on a more serious note, this is something I'm dealing with in my life. I recently found out that the girl I'm dating, her ex is a Navy SEAL. That sucks. That sucks dick, dude. That's the worst ex of all time. I never even thought it. You want to feel insecure as a man? That's the worst. I never even thought of that one as like that could happen to me. I spent my whole life thinking, black guy, worst case on this. And by the way, I mean that with all due respect to the black community, dude. For real, I wish people feared my dick like that.
Oh my God.
I wish my dick struck fear into entire races. Nobody fears my dick, dude. Nobody fears my dick. Other than like women in parking garages. You get me in a parking garage, all of a sudden my dick's top of the food chain. See me lurking behind a pillar in there. Just
creepy.
Just with a GameStop bag.
GameStop.
Nah, dude, Navy SEAL. It's a tough one. I do this thing, it's not a good thing, but whenever I'm dating a girl, I always talk shit on her exes.
Yeah.
It's not a good look. Women don't respect it. Kind of makes me look like a bitch.
Kinda.
I like it. I can't stop doing it. And normally it's easy. Normally it's like, what's your ex do? He's a fucking substitute teacher. It's weird he wants to hang out with kids like that bad. Like, this one's tough. This is a tough ex to make fun of. Just when I'm walking around the apartment all day, just fucking Navy SEALs. They're kind of pussies if you really think about it. You know what I mean? Like using night vision, sneaking up on guys. That's a fucking coward's way to fight, dude.
Oh my.
You know who's actually brave? Al-Qaeda. That takes courage and bravery. Just in pajamas, throwing rocks at tanks. Heroic shit, dude. Just you and your boys going out. In flip-flops. You're all gonna get fucked up, dude.
In flip-flops.
No training. Zero military training, dude. Those dudes, they had one set of monkey bars. That's what they all trained on. And they were proud of the monkey bars. You remember that video? You've seen them using the monkey bars. They filmed themselves using the monkey bars and then sent that tape out to the world like, not bad.
What now?
A buddy of mine watches like death videos on the internet. I don't. He watches them. If we're hanging out, I'll watch. We watch. I watch. Fuck.
Right.
I was over at his place. We were watching. I don't know if you noticed. The war in the Middle East is just on the internet. The whole fucking thing. Every dude out there on both sides was wearing GoPros the entire time. Like you can watch it. We watched like 3 hours of the war in Iraq. And after the first hour, I found myself starting to cheer, not cheer, but like relate. I felt like I could relate more to the monkey bars guys. You know what I mean? They were a little more my speed. You ever wonder how you would do out there? Watch those guys. Those are just normal fucking dudes. Second shots are fired. There's no game plan. Everyone's, no shit. Very relatable. Guns jamming. Try to fire a rocket, it goes straight fucking backwards. They look like me trying to fire a gun. Their feet move when they shoot. Very relatable. They also never won. They got fucked up every single time. Bad. They would blow up like one truck every 5 months. They'd be just as surprised as everybody. Shit finally worked out. You could hear it in their voice. Someone would blow up, they'd be like, oh! Oh! It's like, yeah, dude, that's a human reaction. That's relatable.
Got it.
That's what I would do if I saw a fucking explosion. I'd go, oh! That's human. You ever watch us kill people? I can't relate to that at all. There's some Black Hawk helicopter with night vision, mows down like 40 people. Pilot gets on, he just goes, clear. Just flies away. It's like, yo, that's a psycho. That guy didn't give a fuck about that. At least ISIS is down there having fun, dancing afterwards.
I have seen those. I'm dancing.
You know? It's like Ewok Village down there, you know? Also, I'm not actually pro-ISIS.
That's good.
All right? It's just a Navy SEAL did fuck my girlfriend. And I am having a pretty tough time dealing with that. It sucks, dude. Can't get it out of my head. Some fucking cool, jacked hero. Just getting tactical on my sweet baby's pussy.
Oh my God.
Just clearing out every corner of my sweet angel's box. Just checking behind every door in there. Just clear, go, red team, advance.
Oh, man.
Now I'm in there fucking, oh!
Doesn't know what he's doing.
Look, I know we're laughing and having a good time, but for real, that does suck. That sucks. That absolutely sucks. Sexually, I have to follow a fucking Navy SEAL. They never quit until the job's done, dude. That's their whole thing. I quit a lot, all right? The job's done when I'm tired, which is usually pretty early into the mission. My arms start shaking
What a
pretty
lucky
early.
girl.
They give out. Next thing you know, we're having belly-to-belly missionary.
Oh my
Just hunched over, breathing in her ear like a pug for 5 minutes.
Oh my God.
Just coughing. Coughing during sex is funny. Just... You guys know belly-to-belly missionary, dude. Don't fucking... I saw this crowd, dude. I see you, boy. A lot of belly-belly tonight, dude. This guy's hunched over. You don't even think about that noise you're making in that poor woman's ear. Every woman in this room has heard that noise. You've never thought it. The only way I can describe it is like you ever lay down and a dog starts sniffing your ear? That's what it sounds like. Just...
Oh my.
No, my girlfriend and I, we have sex and it's fine. It's okay. One thing that's funny about though is it's a new enough relationship that my girlfriend's still loud during sex. You remember that? You remember that phase? It's still new enough in the relationship that my girlfriend like screams every time we have sex. And I'm just up there like, yeah, right. Yeah, right, lady.
Oh my God.
I've seen women walk through this, no problem. I mean, it's nice, it's a nice gesture. And sometimes it tricks me, sometimes I'm like, yeah. Yeah, maybe it's not gonna fit. No, it's gonna fit. It's gonna fit. It's gonna fall out a couple times.
Oh,
No, the screaming phase is about done. We moved in together, so that's when that ends. Before you live together, sex is like, yeah, fuck me, yeah. Once you move in together, sex slowly becomes just some lady laying on a bed next to a pile of unfolded laundry, just... Ow, you're on my hair! No, we live together now. My girlfriend moved in with me, so we have sex, and as soon as we're done
She's
having
lucky.
sex, I wish that she would fucking evaporate. No? All right, well, no, you guys are right. I hate playing Xbox by myself, dude. What the fuck? I love having her around all the time.
Oh
Fucking turn
my
on lights.
God. That's so mean.
Asking me to hang out. No. No, we hang out. I'm just not used to it. I'm not used to hanging out with a woman all the time. I'm not used to hanging out with women. I don't have any female friends. I'm more of a having a good time type of guy.
How old is he?
I don't even know what women do for fun. Just fucking fold shit or something like that? Huh? Look, I know that's not the best joke of all time. From your seats, that's not the most well-crafted joke. What do women do? Fold shit? But from up here, it's a very, very funny joke. I get to say something as dumb as, what do women do? Fold shit? And then look out and see about 15 different women going. I understand most of the women here are girlfriends that were dragged to this show that already don't really like me because every time they're in their car, their boyfriend's like, babe, listen to this part of the podcast. Yeah, I'm aware.
That was pretty funny. It wasn't as funny as the first one, but it was still pretty funny. And it's funny, like both times now, both examples that I have of Shane Gillis, it like his stand-up ends on how bad he is in bed. Like it must be a insecurity of his because like both times they're just like comedy, and then by then it's like, also I'm trash in bed, just so you know, it's not gonna be a good time for you, it's not a good size, I don't know how to use it, like just totally crapping on himself, which is great. I love a good self-deprecating comedian. It's a good time. It's relatable. But anyway, so yeah, that was fun. I'd like to do more of his stuff in the future. And also, Dusty, what's it? Clay? Oy. Slay. Dusty Slay. Whoops. Yeah, so I liked it. It's late. I'm gonna go now. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'm trying to do like this new thing, like Funny Friday or whatever, and then like on Fridays is when I'll do my little comedy bits, and then see how that works out. I'm also doing House of the Dragon, and it's my first series that I've done, so I want to try to release those consistently on the same day. So far it's been on a Saturday, which I kind of like because as someone who watches a lot of reaction channels myself, I notice that on weekends no one releases anything, which makes sense. People are busy, and a lot of these channels like have the luxury of just doing this for a living, so they like do it all week and then they're off on the weekend. But I kind of like the idea that I am getting videos out on the weekend for my peeps. So I'm gonna try, keyword try, to be consistent with that and get that done, and then we'll see how it goes. Maybe it'll be like series Saturday or something else equally lame. Okay, well, until next time, bye guys.